doing, Big Dap?
Hey y'all, good morning. Hey y'all, good morning. How's everybody doing? Sorry I'm late. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Good morning. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. Um let's get this thing started. Um Lots going on. Okay, lit shorts. Thank you. First in pineapples, robot mom. Good morning. Thank you to my gangsters. I appreciate y'all. Good morning, Rena, India, Crochet. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, me. Good morning. Hey, India. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, Erica, Boo Boo. Good morning, guys. Has anyone been in on the check in on the Facebook group? If not, get into it. Because I mean, I do post throughout the day on my community board. But, as stuff is coming up and just Kiki's out in the world, a lot of you guys, drop a little something, drop a link, whatever. I mean, it's bougie gang just being bougie gang, right? So nothing special, doesn't cost you anything. Um, and it's just, yeah, it's free Facebook group. So get into it. The link is on the community post. And if you already like the Facebook page, you may already have an invite. But if you haven't liked the page, you'll get an automatic invite to the group. So that's it on that. Miss True, hey boo, what's going on? How's the dogs? What's up? Cece, how are you, sis? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Mickey. Good morning. Good morning. Natia, good morning. Dogs are doing good, I hope. Okay. All right. All the dog moms out there, God, may the force be with you. Mommy had a terrible night last night, and I ran out of her arthritis medicine. Bad mom, right? And yesterday she had a bad day. I'm gonna just put it like that. And it was probably, and she kept us up all night. She kept us all up most of the night before, but last night, 2, 3 o'clock. I've been up ever since, and we went, took Farrah to school, went to Banfield, picked up all of her medication, which we had all of the other stuff, but we needed the arthritis anti-inflammatory. Anyway, she's sleeping now, which is good. She's getting her rest. You know, mommy is 16. And if you make it to the land of a dog that is 16, God bless you. Okay. It is not for everyone. And sis has her challenges, but for the most part, she's very, very, very healthy. So, other than just aches and pains of being a very senior geriatric, uh, loved, pampered pet. So, anyway, guys, let's get into it. I wonder whatever happened. I know you guys talk about Keisha's dog here and there, but I don't know that I've ever heard the full story of this dog situation. I think from what I understand, the dog basically went to a friend or someone when she was pregnant with the twins or whenever she had the twins. And it seems like it's coming up again. The girls want a dog. I feel like I've heard them asking. If there's not one thing that I hate is when people, sometimes it doesn't work out for the family, right? It's not a good match, or they just didn't know what to expect if they're not dog people. But one thing I cannot stand is people who adopt pets and keep them until they're puppies and swap them out. All they want is a puppy. So that is aggravating to me. Okay, let's go. Miss True, D. Michelle, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Bailey is supposedly with her aunt. I think that's what I heard. Ruby Shabazz, good morning, sis. Hey, M. Let's see. Patrice, good morning. Guys, I was trying to get in also while I had a little bit of time earlier, answer some comments. You might see me responding under Real Talk Bougie for no reason other than that is my other account. Also, I was in that account trying to edit some description boxes and stuff like that. And in the meantime, answer comments too. So if you're not following me on there, click on it and follow me over there. I'm doing reaction videos over there. I'm also doing entertainment, pop culture, conversations, things like that. I do have something planned for today. Hopefully, I'm going to have the energy after I finish this, because last night was pretty rough. And like I said, I took a shower, washed my hair, and I came and I'm doing this live. And I might lay down for a nap, but I might try to just thug it out until after time to pick up Farah, and then make it an early night. That's what I'm going to try to do. That way I can just like sleep the whole night rather than taking a nap this afternoon. And then you know how that goes. It doesn't go well. Anyway, let's see who else is here. Navy girl, I see you. Me oh my, me oh my. Did you guys catch, you may not, I don't know if you've seen it or not, I'll share it. Blama eats, she may have cut that off. It's Blama, right? You guys know Blama from YouTube. She has tons of reactions on the mommies. So if you don't know who that is, I will link the video. Any of you guys who watch My Jazzy Life, Jasmine was on TikTok the other day lying her ass off. And what made me think about that, me oh my, she was sitting there telling the people about her content and what she does over at YouTube, and was talking to them about Veda. Girl, sis was lying her ass off. You got to go see it. I mean, if you love a good kiki, when you know that you witnessed something, saw something, heard something, but these mommies are out here telling us something completely different. Um, Girl. a mess. So I'll share it after this. I'll make sure to share that video so you guys can watch it. It was funny, and she was doing a live reaction to it. So it's a good video, and I'll go ahead and share that with you guys if you want to check that out. Okay, let me pull this up real quick, guys. Hey, Rowenta. Did I say hi to you already? Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, Mastermind. Hey, Asia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get into girl. Ever since I put van life in my description box, like, I mean, I do watch van life, but girl, oh my goodness, I'm getting a lot. I'm getting channels I've never seen. Um, okay. Okay. So, all right, let's second. It's so funny how Atlanta looks a lot like Charlotte. Um, okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to react to a Keisha Kaylee video today. Guys, Keisha was down in Midtown, as fate would have it, when the notorious gentleman was on the loose last week, and we were live actually. She was coming out of her hair appointment, as fate would have it, according to her. So let's get into it. She has titled this, I was banned from a restaurant, not clickbait. They are crazy. Okay.
Hey y'all, I'm leaving my hair appointment and I'm over here on edge because in the middle of my hair looks so freaking bomb. But anyways, oh, let me get in my car. Oh, y'all, hold on, no reversing like this. What are you trying to do?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined
Middle of my hair looks so freaking bomb. But anyways, oh, because in the middle of my hair looks so freaking.
Girl.
I'm over here on edge because in the middle of my hair looks so freaking bomb. But anyway,
That's the first lie. Okay. That hair is awful. I someone out there loves it and good. I don't. And that's okay. You know what I mean? Just like when I like something and you don't, that's okay. You know what I mean? It looks awful to me.
anyways, oh,
Boop.
let me get in my car. Oh, y'all, hold up now. What's this car doing reversing like this? What are you trying to do?
Oh Lord, it took her a time.
That was like, boy, please.
Lifetime girl.
Yes. Oh, y'all, I gotta go get some gas. So, there's an active shooter out here.
So there's an active shooter, and you are taking time to vlog. You are not blending in. It is Atlanta last week. Now, last week it was a little bit cool. I'm 3 hours north. So understand, yeah, the weather's a little different. Not much, like 7, 8, less than 10 degrees, right? Last week you have on like some sort of fleece type thing, and there's an active shooter downtown, and you are meandering on the streets, lollygagging in the middle of when there was supposed to be a shelter in place, vlogging and talking about how your hair looks so bomb, and your hair is fire orange. Your hair is neon. I don't even know. And you think that that's smart, and you're right in, aren't did she says she's in Midtown, right?
Right now. Like, it's so important to be mindful of your surroundings. It's so
being mindful of your surroundings is also being mindful that there's a damn situation at hand, and getting out of the metro area was probably the safest thing to do. And sis decided to not do that. My bad, guys. Let me move this back. Or let me just fix it. Hold on a second. Okay. Maybe it hasn't switched yet. So you guys may not even know what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Okay.
So crazy. I never even knew of this page, ATL Scoop. I think I saw somebody repost something, but I never went myself to actually look at the entire page. But long story short, I still gotta take these orders. Y'all got a few more errands to make.
So some orders. What are the orders? Is she still selling hair? I thought she was done selling hair. Maybe Got Lengths is still having a fire sale of the leftover inventory. Inventory. Okay.
And I want Babe to give me some crab legs.
Okay.
I wish I could make it all the way back home.
Girl, she is super
This car
duper
drinks up
concerned
gas so
about
much.
going on the
Jeremy
streets.
just put in $40 yesterday, and we already back, and we didn't even do nothing but go look at a few houses. Like Jesus. That's the only thing I can say about this car. It literally drinks up. That's what I miss the most about having my Toyotas, because I literally can have my car. I can fill up my tank on Monday and won't have to fill my tank up again until Friday.
You know what? The little things matter when money is tight. Can I get a witness on that? Gas is just a necessary evil. There is no point in complaining about gas. We don't control the price. The only thing that we control is how much we get in that car and zoom, zoom, zoom away. Okay. And I'm going to say it like this. If so, you said all you did was go and look at real estate. Girl, there seems to be a whole nother driver in the house. And sis, you might not know where he was going. He might have been driving all over town. Okay. Huh.
Here, this car, it's like we feeling literally
Okay.
Jeremy put in $40 and it says 0 miles are left on this freaking car. But anyways, like I said, there's an active shooter. I'm waiting for them to catch them. My nails are breaking by the day. I don't know what's going on. There go the police. I'm being mindful. I saw his picture, and it says one of the victims is his mom. It's just really terrifying.
So you would think a family mommy type vlogger allegedly would be a little bit more careful about this type of subject matter with her audience. I'm just saying, maybe you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, Girl, the color's awful. I felt like when that lady was doing her hair, she was like low key laughing. When my best friend told me about that, I was so happy we both were home. He usually dashes on his day off in Midtown. Right. Okay. So unnecessary travel or unnecessary navigation around, because let's be honest, as far as dashing is concerned, I'm sure with the shelter in place, nobody's delivering any food and no orders are being taken, right? So good, right? So smart, because employees, even though dashers are not employees, they're 1099s. You can't have people, you don't want to be responsible, or girl, in any type of culpability, if someone were to be hurt or injured. Yeah, I don't like, girl, it's awful, it's awful. Now I'm going to be honest, there could be someone that hair would look nice on, because there are some people who have very, very, very strong red hair genes and their hair looks just like that. But Keisha, you're not it, sis. That's not you, boo boo.
You like it's. I don't even have any words, because what, your mom, like your mom for real? Like, what is going on? Or any of the other.
Keisha, like, is this a topic to talk about on your channel? And clearly, somebody who would do such a thing is out of his mind. Okay. But that doesn't make you not responsible. Like, the insanity defense almost no longer exists anymore. At the end of the day, the man is deranged. Okay. Like, is it even worth, but sis is on the content struggle bus.
Innocent victims that are part of it. Was 6 people who were injured from his reckless behavior. Oh, this is a new building. Oh, this looks nice. What's this?
Girl, that brain can't even focus. She's having a conversation about the whole situation on lockdown at the moment. And then it's like,
On or any of the other innocent victims that are part. It was 6 people who were injured from his reckless behavior. Oh, this is a new building. Oh, this looks.
Girl, it's that quick. It's that quick. Did you see it? Look at her eyes.
6 people who were injured from his reckless behavior. Oh, this is a new building.
Girl. She can't even control herself. The eyes saw it and the mouth just went to yapping. Girl.
Oh, this looks nice. What's this?
Girl.
Y'all, I feel so
Hey,
displaced.
hi, Cherie. Hey, boo boo. Hey,
Is this
Doris.
an apartment complex? No, because I don't see no balconies. This must be. I gotta look this up when I go home.
Hey,
What is
Mickey.
this? The Hadley.
Hey,
It looks
C.
real nice. I love the aesthetics of the building. But whew, I thought I was gonna be gone by 12. It's 2.
Okay.
It's 2, y'all. But anyways, let me stop and get some gas real quick. And hopefully they catch this active shooter. I'm just trying to get the heck out of me.
Girl, active. Okay. Girl. Okay.
Get town.
If you know like I know.
And get home safely. So I hope everybody else was
in
watching
an Audi is nothing. So $40 in an Audi is nothing. Thank you for getting me back on track, Mickey. Buying gas is a necessary evil. Okay. Now that Audi, that's probably a V8. I don't know if it's a V6. I'm assuming it might be a V8. V8s drink gas. German cars, girl, V8 drink gas. Okay. That's it. Next time before you buy a V8, think about it, because V6s, they'll do you right. They run okay, they run fast, but they're not a V8, right? You want to have a V8, you're gonna pay V8 gas, okay? And bigger engine, more powerful engine burns more gas. And homie over there, your driving partner might have a lead foot.
Is this just go the next turn. There you go. So
yeah, nickel $40. That's like the new $20, and $20 was the old $5. Okay, so in theory, Jeremy, putting $40 in a foreign V8 engine, we're gonna just speculate on that. That's like putting $5 in the tank. That thing is gonna just get burnt up. I mean, that could even maybe be half a tank of gas. That's the old $20. And then now that's and $20 was the old $5. Did someone say that too? Girl. Taishari, remember back in the day putting $5? $5 would get you right back, girl, 98. Girl, in 98, $5 would do you just right. Okay.
I'm at the garden center at Lowe's. I totally forgot this is not where I initially picked up. Let me get one of these. Hey, do you know someone who works in the garden area? What's y'all's price?
Do you know someone that works in the garden area? Do you hear how this lady does business? So imagine a woman walking up to you with this hair. Excuse me, do you know somebody that works in the garden area? Yes. Like, excuse me, sir, I need some help in the garden area. Do you mind calling someone? Oh, ma'am, I work in the garden area. I'll be happy to help you. See, there's a difference. There's levels to this. This is actually a great start to this video because sis does not, she feels like she talks about all the time she's a great communicator. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't need to know if he knows someone. He might not know someone. This could be his first day.
Because I know Home Depot had like 3 for $5 or something like.
Do you price match? I was just at Home Depot and they had this particular item for such and such special. Do you price match?
Like that.
Ours is 3 for $10 on the brown, red, and black.
Yeah, I need the black one or something like that. I know Home Depot had like 3 for $5 or something like that.
Ours is 3 for $10 on the brown, red, and black.
Yeah, I need the black one.
Black one? We have some back there, or you can just pull it around there. Pay for it, pull the car around there.
Oh, so just pay for it and then pull around there.
You just get 3 bags or however you get in. Just
okay, so how do I, so tell her right here and that's what I'm getting? Okay. Okay, guys, leaving already. That was quick. That was my purse up. But yeah, so I just had to go to the register and tell her exactly what I want. And she said one of the guys told me I can just.
You know how some vloggers have people that film for them? I swear, I would like if Jeremy would film her, I would love to see how she's navigating around here. Like just the vantage point of seeing this woman walking around with this red hair and just so overly confident and vlogging, like, not a care in the world. And you know what I mean? It's odd to me that she's so unaware and how rude she is to people.
Just pull around. Oh, and then they'll just load it in for me. And then I gotta go to FedEx. Then I gotta go back to Jimmy John's. Cause y'all, Jimmy John's had me messed all the way up. Jimmy John's has had me messed all the way up. Y'all know I've been going to Smoothie King. So typically when I go to Smoothie King, I go to Jimmy John's because they're right beside each other. So
What's the point in going and buying a smoothie? Which I mean, I guess if that's how you know what I mean, I guess that's like the same, maybe it's not the same thing, obviously, but if someone wants to get a milkshake, and a sub sandwich, so you're having Smoothie King and a sub sandwich. And we know she's trying to gain weight, so I guess so, but that's an interesting combination. So she goes to Smoothie King and then she goes to Jimmy John's. She went to Jimmy John's and got a bad sandwich, and sis has been like irate ever since. And she does not know how to get a refund and she doesn't know how to make a customer complaint.
Give me something to eat. And I've been going in there and I've been having great service until this past Monday. And it was a circus up in there because
Hey T Talk, hey
I was
KA.
like, are y'all having a bad day or something? I really wish I would have been filming, but don't worry, I got the nice.
So if they would have said, you know what, I am having a bad day, my girlfriend broke up with me, or I am having a bad day, I just flunked a test, I just flunked my accounting, and I need to take it over. Are you prepared in asking someone, are you having a bad day? Are you prepared to do something about it? Are you prepared to console? Or were you just being served the same energy you served up? Okay. You didn't like your service, so you said something snarky. Are you having a bad day? And they gave it right back to you because nobody's stupid out here.
Loaded zone right here. Oh, there it is. Get
You
it for me.
having a bad day, but I'm gonna make sure you go home with a bad sandwich. Okay.
I could just walk off the street and get this stuff. I guess they had somebody.
Didn't want a damaged.
You see how she's so focused on people stealing? Oh my goodness, someone could just walk up off the street and steal this stuff. Girl, if you have time to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, pull up and start stealing bags of soil and damn wood chips. I'm gonna tell you what. Number one, I'm gonna probably venture to guess they don't care. Number two, the employees are not even trained to handle that. Three, they have cameras all over the place. So if you want your license plate on camera and the police to stroll up to your house while you're trying to do some yard work with your stolen merchandise, go right on it. Like you don't even think like, are you from the burbs? Don't you live in the suburbs now? Don't you know how this thing works? I mean, it's out, but I mean, the average person is not coming to steal, Keisha. You see what I mean about that? Keisha is fixated on people coming to shoplift and steal.
So the plaintiff used the money and bought
a new one.
Oh, where'd I go?
Like just go all around. Like just go up the street and back down.
Oh, go and come in here.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Asia, thank you for clearing that up.
Sorry about that. I would have never known. Okay.
Girl, because she's not scared. Key.
Get over there, y'all.
Carrot top.
So,
girl.
I understand that not.
It's a mess.
Oh, hold on, truck. Let me go. It ain't your turn. That big wide load. But I know every day is not going to be a good day. I totally understand it. When I worked in customer service retail, I didn't always have a good day. But
Can I talk about a customer service issue? And I don't know about this firsthand. I had heard this is what had happened was about a year or so ago, and maybe you guys already know about this. Number one, there was someone who was not happy with their hair. This woman, I think, and I might be getting this wrong, so you guys set me straight in the comments or down in the chat. Um, Someone wasn't happy with their hair. Either they made a video or contacted her. Next thing you know, I think the goon squad came, or people were releasing this person's information on YouTube. It was a complete and total mess. And are you kidding me? And you're talking about customer service? Because last I heard, when there was a customer service issue with Got Links, um, someone's privacy got exposed. Okay? That's not customer service. I mean, that's not a good type of customer service. That's the word on the streets. Okay?
When it's something that's inconveniencing the customer, you got to be mindful of, do I have to reverse all the way back out of here? Oh, there you go. Dude, you want me to just stay right here? You want me? I'm
Okay,
supposed to
Rena.
stay right here or go all the way down? I'm getting my
I think so the ADHD, I think, looks like it's presenting because of the lack of focus. Um, there's also something called situational thinking. And if your brain is trained, like we can train our brains to focus, we can train, we can train our brains and bodies to meditate. We can also train ourselves to be hyper aware. I think sis is hyper aware. And I think she also has something, or not has something. I think her, you know, her she operates off of something called situational thinking. She could be in the middle of one thing, she sees something else, and boom, topic over, topic changed. You can call that ADHD. Um, it could look exactly the same, but situational thinking.
mulch. I'll just keep going, okay. Oh, I guess he's gonna let me out with the cones. Oh, I don't even gotta get out my car. I love this, y'all. Do I gotta reverse out?
No, you just go out this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was just exit right there.
Okay.
You get 10?
Yeah, 10. Sorry.
Okay, Patrice.
So, yeah, okay, so I typically get the wrap.
Patrice, ask any questions down in the comments, and there's always someone who'll come through, if not me, to answer. So, but yeah, we're just reacting to the video, but this, there's other reactions obviously on this person, so you can definitely get caught up. But this is a young lady that lives in Atlanta. She has definitely her own set of situations going on, just like all of us, right? She happens to document hers on YouTube, and girl, we talk about it, okay, amongst others. Period. So yeah, any questions you might have, sis, just go ahead, drop them down below.
I didn't really want a sub. Order the wrap. The lady rings me out. She comes back over and she's like, "Hey, sorry for the inconvenience. We don't have the wrap bread." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So so
here comes the story.
Okay, so I typically get the wrap. I didn't really want a sub. Order the wrap. The lady rings me out. She comes back over and she's like, "Hey, sorry for the inconvenience. We don't have the wrap bread." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So she's like, "Stand back in line. He's gonna refund you. Then you're gonna order something else." I'm like, "Okay, cool." The guy who's ringing me up, I start asking. I was just like, "Oh, okay, hold on. Let me think about it, because I don't know what I want now." Blah blah. So I'm looking and I'm like, I realized, what am I doing? I realized right behind the cash register are all these wraps. So I'm like, "Aren't those wraps over there?" And he was like, he looked back and he was like, under his breath talking like, "Yeah." I'm like, "So I can't use one of those wraps?" Like, I'm confused. He was like, "Oh, I think it's frozen." He literally,
if they told you that they're out of wraps, they're out of wraps. If he told you that they're frozen, because maybe that's how they are, maybe they're frozen. Maybe they fell on the floor. Maybe they're out of date. Like, if they told you they don't have it, they don't have it. Living a life of trying to prove people wrong, I'm telling you, it's going to backfire on you every single time.
Literally can just turn around and do this and just touch it. I'm like, can you go check? Like, I'm confused. So then he just was acting confused. So I'm just like, okay. So I just kind of left it alone.
So you were confused, then you go ahead and say he was confused. He told you they were frozen. What's to be confused about?
Then I was like, you know what? How about I get everything that was going to be on the wrap, just put it on the bread. So then the other guy who's making this stuff, he's like, oh no, you can't do that. And I'm like, huh? Like, what? I was like, why? Like, this is what I want. He's like, so he pulls out like this little, I don't even know what it was. I think it was a ruler. I don't know. But he pointed to the menu. So I'm reading the menu and I don't see nothing on there that says the wrap bread has to be for this jalapeno chicken wrap. So I'm like, so I'm asking the guy, I'm like, where do you see that? Like I'm so confused. So he had an attitude and walked back off. So I'm like, are you having a bad day, sir? Because why are you acting like I'm the problem? Like, y'all inconvenience me.
How about just say to the cashier, can I get the jalapeno chicken wrap on bread? Or is there another, like what other, how else can I get this thing? Why don't you ask rather than tell? When you come in to a place where people are making 9, 10, 11, 12, $13 an hour, and they are under 21 or 22 years old, they do not give a fuck, okay? They really don't. These kids are in high school, college, and if they're adults, this is what they do for a living, and they don't care. Like, you're not going to come in and run shit for them, period. So, talking to people like they are beneath you, whether you have respect for them or not, and clearly she's already demonstrating a lack of respect for the people that work in the restaurant. Therefore, they served it right back to you. Okay? That's what you get.
Y'all, they ended up giving me a nasty sandwich because I was like, okay, who's gonna like ask me what I want on my sandwich? No one ever asked me. They just handed me something. When I got home, it was hard as a rock. I recorded myself knocking on the bread, pulling the bread. You can see it was hard as a rock. I called them back so fast. I said, now I can't come back up there today, but when I come back up there, I'm coming back up there and I'm getting me a free full meal. So here we are, about to go back up there. Hopefully we don't have no riffraff. But I asked for the guy's name. I got my recorded video. You already know I recorded. But, you know, I'm not going to be nasty or anything. Just hopefully everybody's having a better day. Because Monday was just, it was unacceptable. So anyways, y'all, oh, that stuff stinks. Ooh.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't give a good goddamn if people are having a good day or not. If I'm coming in to get something that you owe me because my meal wasn't right, I wouldn't give a shit. I just want my meal. Like, that's it, right? Like, she's way too concerned and involved in other people's business. And it's like, it's filtering over to how she lives her life. Girl, Atlanta is not the YouTube street, sis. Like, keep playing with these people at these restaurants if you want to. Okay. You might want to give people some respect who are handling your food. That's all I got to say, girl, because that could just end up nasty. Okay. And I mean nasty, like disgusting nasty. Okay. I wouldn't be talking shit to people who are making my food.
I'm back. I'm heated. I'm trying to calm down. I got my food. Y'all won't even believe what just happened when I walked in there. I wasn't even recording because I wasn't trying to do nothing malicious. Like, I'm here for what's right. Y'all, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh. I need to do a story time and sit down and do my makeup or something. But let me tell y'all what the freak just happened. Let me take my jacket off. When I gotta take my jacket off and I'm hot, y'all know I'm hot because I'm always cold. Let me take this jacket off, y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe what this man just told me in front of all these people. And y'all gonna hear, I don't know if y'all can hear because it's music.
But that's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get playing with people. That's how you get done.
Music. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play the clip. I'm gonna try to put it on my Instagram story or figure out a way. Maybe I can post it up. No, I can't post it on my community post. Oh, sorry, y'all. I can't post it on my community post. I may post the clip by itself if it gets flagged. Like, just post the clip separately if you can't hear the lady. So anyway, it was a police officer customer, me and 2 other senior women. And
she's a whole Karen. She's one of these people who wants to be bout about it, rowdy. the other day at Old Navy talking about say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud, but girl loves to walk up into and onto a police officer, calling the law, being a whole Karen, all of the things. It's really a shame. You know what I'm saying? Like adults should be able to navigate around other adults. It's not all about calling the teacher or your mommy or the police every single time. You can't have things go your way. um Girl, keep doing that and see how that ends up working out.
One maybe mid-range.
I know I
Yo,
skipped some comments, guys, sorry.
so I walk in, the boy who rang me up, well, the boy who gave me the
He's a boy, I mean a young man, the worker, the sandwich construction artist, I mean the boy. He's not a man, he's not a young man, he's not the clerk, he's not the person behind the counter, he's just that boy. Okay.
sandwich, because the lady rang me up initially. The boy who ended up giving me the sandwich, he's sitting there. Obviously my hair is different, I just got it done, it's orange. So when I came in, he looked down back his phone, looked at me again, and I was like, hey, I'm here to speak to the manager. So they told me he's in the back. All the guys in the front said he's in the back. I said, okay, so I'm assuming, okay, the other guy, I knew he had to be the manager, because that's the only reason why when I was there on Monday, I didn't say, where's your manager? Because I didn't want nobody.
Did you see how she did that head? Girl, where's your manager?
Why when I was there on Monday, I didn't say, where's your manager? Because I had to be the manager. Because that's
Girl,
the only reason why
ghetto.
when I was there on Monday, I didn't say, where's your manager? Because he had to be the manager. Because that's the only reason why when I was there on Monday, I didn't say, where's your manager? Because
let me tell you something. When you can cock that head like that without a thought, that's your natural inclination to cock it. Girl, you ghetto. Okay? Just accept it right now. Sis called you out. I might be talking to someone here in the chat. If your natural inclination when you're talking about something that happened and it's a little grimy and you got to do that swerve of the neck, girl, you ghetto. Not even you might be ghetto. You is. Okay? You is.
because I didn't want nobody to like one up me and be like, I'm the manager. So I left it alone.
Girl.
But I knew he was the manager the way he was carrying on. So anyways, he takes forever and a day to come back up there. He comes up there and I'm explaining to him. I said, hey, so I'm the one who was here on Monday with my issue or whatever. Reggie told me I can come and get the sandwich that I want. Then I start telling him about the bread. I was like, I have a picture, I have the videos, blah, blah, blah.
Oh God. He said, I'm gonna make you a sandwich, all right. I'm gonna make your little ass a sandwich that you're not. I'm gonna make your ass a sandwich that you're gonna have to come and run back. And you gonna want to run back and get your money, okay? Or you gonna leave us alone over here. When does it come a time that you call the Jimmy John's 800 number? When does it come a time? Because I'm telling you, I'm the type of person, yeah, I'm not arguing with Boo Boo behind the counter. Okay, because Boo Boo doesn't have a stake, Boo Boo may not care. Okay. If I feel like I have been wronged enough, I'm talking to an 800 number, sis. Like, and I will have a credit reversed right to my account, and I'll just go to a different restaurant where they don't already like, oh God, here comes that lady from the other day, or let's go get her a special loaf of bread from the back. Okay. At this point, she's she was going hard for no reason. Like, didn't you have a contract to go sign? Didn't you have a house to go close? Isn't there anything more important to do with your time than run around for a damn Jimmy John sandwich?
I can pull it up. And I said, hopefully Reggie communicated with you, because I told him to speak to the manager right that moment. He took my name down, blah, blah, blah. He walks off while I'm talking, goes back to his phone, y'all, walks off and says, he just walks off. I'm like, So I'm like, excuse me, sir. I'm still talking to the officers now. Because now she perks up and she's listening to what's going on. So I said, excuse me, sir. I'm still talking to you. Oh, y'all, I can't believe this man act like this to me. I'm like the nicest person ever, like literally. But anyways, let me finish the story.
No, you're not, because you're calling him that boy. You already have an attitude. You came in ready for a fight. And the officer, whether the officer is on lunch break or not, officers do have a duty. You know, they have their little what they're supposed to be doing and not supposed to be doing. Officer was paying attention because officer was probably trying to make sure nothing was going to pop off in their presence that they had to be a witness to.
So then he turned back around and was like, just give her a refund. And I said, sir, I wasn't even here about a refund. I'm here because Reggie told me I can get the sandwich that I actually want, which I do want that sandwich. And I said, the refund should have been given. He walks off completely.
And keep in mind, guys, she doesn't even live in Midtown anymore. I don't know where I guess I'm assuming the Smoothie King was downtown, right? So you had to go travel to that Smoothie King Jimmy John's, or Jimmy John's rather, to go and get your sandwich. And you still, like, look, God don't like ugly. That's what I'm going to say. Sometimes you need to check yourself. When you come in with the wrong energy, you might get met with the wrong energy. Everybody's not going to be honey baby sugar pop to you just because you think that's what they should be doing. Girl, bye.
So now I'm at the register and I said, you know what? I won't patronize this business anymore. Don't worry about it. Just give me the refund. Now the guy at the register was like, well, I don't know why he told you can get a refund because you can't get a refund. I'm like, well, the manager just told you to give me a refund. Just give me the refund. So he's like, well, actually, he just bought the store.
Patrice, she's is she 30? She's 29. She'll be 30. 3 children and grown and should be mature enough to understand. But girl, we're on YouTube. Do you know how many immature people are out here, Patrice? Girl. Let me tell you something, sis. YouTube is going to open your eyes to, and if you hadn't been in this sector, sis, this particular sector of mommies is going to open your eyes to a whole set of people, of women, children, with immaturity beyond explanation. Okay, just girl.
Store recently. He's just the store owner. And I'm like, well, who's the manager? Who's the manager then? So he was like, I am. I'm like, well, sir, like now I'm like aggravated because you've been sitting up here. Then the other guy who gave me the wrong, gave me this ugly old nasty old. I'm gonna show y'all the bread too, and I'm gonna include all my receipts, y'all. So anyway, so he's like, oh, I think I remember her. So I'm like, well, sir, why y'all trying to play catch up on memory lane about who I am? Can you just hand me my refund so I can go? Like I have other business to tend to. So the guy was like, well,
I mean, did you swipe your card? Did you keep the bag? Where's your receipt? If you're showing us receipts, why didn't you show them the receipts? If you swiped your card, then you would have a swipe. They would have the transaction number in your swipe. You can just go to your account, find the swipe, and then click on it, and you would have a corresponding transaction number from the business that took a withdrawal from your account. Otherwise, sis, I don't know what to tell you. You should have your receipt. Maybe you need to get into the habit of ordering online and then walking up into the piece, and you can have your record like that. But at least you should have had your receipt. You should have had your receipt.
well, I'm the manager, so can you please explain what happened to me? I'm like, boy, if you're the manager, you sat up here waiting for this manager to come this whole time. Why didn't you just ask me what happened? So I ended up telling him like the whole story, ran him down with the whole story. And
because you know what? He was sitting in the cut, watching and observing and listening and seeing what was going on.
He was like, oh, well, would you mind if I just make you the jalapeno ranch wrap right now with the full meal? And I said, well, that's what I came in here for. I was just trying to make sure I didn't just walk in here like, hey, make me something free, blah, blah, blah. Like, I wanted y'all to understand what was going on.
But she's a master communicator. Why do you need to tell the whole story? You're a master communicator. You can't walk in and say, hey, my sandwich was messed up last week or the other day. I talked to Reggie. He told me to come in and get my meal. And they probably would have been like, oh, okay, sure. What do you want? But you had to come in with a damn story. Keisha, this is all I'm going to say. Keep operating on the streets of Atlanta like it's the YouTube streets and see how well that works for you, sis. Okay?
Because only one of the faces was familiar, which was the guy who handed me the sandwich, and he's so nonchalant and so I don't know the words to say, like so carefree, like he lackadaisical, he's just all
nonchalant was fine. Nonchalant was fine. Lackadaisical, I mean, not so much. I mean, it wasn't like, girl, her vocabulary is awful. Even when she gets it right, she gets it wrong.
like not do, but he like unbothered. He just has an unbothered spirit. Because even when I'm sitting there saying I was supposed to get my refund on Monday, and he didn't give me the refund, I pointed at him like he didn't give me the refund, like the lady told him to give me, and I left it alone. And I'm still not even asking for this refund. I'm just asking for a new meal.
You know what? I don't blame Jeremy. Jeremy was probably like, go get your sandwich, boo. Because he already knew that was probably going to give him an hour and a half to get on his Instagram, get into whatever little platforms he likes to troll in the ladies and set up his appointments. Okay.
And so I pulled out the video and I said, Reggie told me, and I said, but the thing that's pissing me off the most with the situation. No, I forgot the main part of the story, y'all. Let me back.
Girl, when she pulls out the driveway, he's probably having a good damn laugh. Okay. Girl. Okay. Like knowing, oh, they in for it. She's like a little chihuahua. She's just like a barking, yapping, little annoying annoyance.
Track, y'all, I forgot the main part. I'm so hyped.
The
main Patrice. Part of this is
Patrice, you are
when
on
he
the money,
told me to just get the refund and he walked off the last time. He turned around and looked at me and said, "And don't you ever come back in here again." I said, "What?" I said,
Good.
"Sir, you don't know who you talking to."
What you gonna do? He told you to not come back to his establishment again. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So, I said, excuse me, sir. Legally, you can't ban me from coming into this.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. That's a private establishment. It's open to the public. But if they ban you from the store as a nuisance, as someone who carried on and you are antagonizing employees, the owner and the managers have a responsibility to protect their employees. And if you are someone who is creating a nuisance in their establishment and it is triggering their employees and they ask you to please not come back, they're not going to be responsible when someone comes and handles you a certain type of way if you want to stick your pinky toe back up in there. Not to mention, they're telling you, yeah, we don't really want your money. We don't want your money. We don't want your business. So they've done their due diligence, ma'am. Go back in there if you want to and see how it goes.
This establishment. Like, what are you talking about? Don't ever. Are you crazy right now? Because you inconvenienced me? Because y'all gave me a rotten.
This woman is certified crazy. Do you hear this? It's the entitlement. This is a woman who's never really had a full-time job before after college. She has been in oblivion, basically working the YouTube streets for coin. She has been a blogger and some sort of social media influencer along the way. And sis is now having to work for coin. She has taken on a real estate endeavor, for those of you who do not know. And you could tell she is frustrated right now. She's clearly frustrated. And this should not be to this magnitude for a fucking sandwich. Okay. Clearly, there's something else going on. But the real key is the fact that she ran through this with everybody at the house. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, everyone. Hey, Mrs. Bond, Sharice, T-Talk. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, at the end of the day, the people at that house who told her it was a good idea to go run to Midtown to go pick up another sandwich, girl, the joke is on you. Who is running across town for a fucking $10 sandwich when you got to burn $10 in gas?
Piece of bread. Like, I know you gave me a rotten piece of bread. And you know what the crazy part is? I shouldn't even look down at my phone, but a client had texted me when I looked down at my phone for 2 seconds when he handed me that sandwich. I should have just eyed him like a hawk. I should have eyed him like a hawk to see where he pulled my bread from. I pulled out the big.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Like a month ago, Farrah and I went to Bojangles and we get chicken, egg, and cheese biscuit, right? So we circle around. I always check my food. Anyway, long story short, open up the biscuit. What wasn't in there? Maybe it was egg. It was, girl, something was missing on both of them. I pulled around. I didn't even go back to the window. Pulled around, parked the car, walked inside. I said, my sandwiches aren't right. What did you order, ma'am? Receipt was on there. 2 chicken, egg, and cheese biscuits. They looked at the ticket. I don't know. The guy took the bag, gave it to the guy in the back and said, I need 2 fresh chicken, egg, and cheese biscuits. Ma'am, do you want some fries? Would you like a drink? Is there anything else that you want? No, I'm fine. Just, I'll wait. And I want my eggs off the grill, which meant like, I want you to make my eggs now. I don't want you to give me a ready-made egg. At the end of the day, if you walk in like you got some sense, you will walk out with your dignity and like you have some sense. When you walk into places and treat people like trash that you feel like are beneath you, girl, don't think that you're not going to come across the right one that is going to put you in your place.
Video to the guy though who said he's the manager. I pulled out the video. He didn't even have to hear the video. He looked at the bread and said, oh yeah, that is old. Yes, it's not even debatable once you see the picture of the bread that it's some old bread. But you tried to play me, so that's why I feel like you're trying to spite me because you're mad at the circumstance. So you gave me this bad bread, and the sandwich. I opened up the sandwich, this nasty old lunch, American lunch type of sandwich. Like, what?
And what is this American lunch thing? Like, sis, you're not well traveled. Just because you've gone to a couple of Caribbean islands, girl, let me tell you something. What is this like? Oh, it's just an American lunch sandwich. It's just, what are you trying to say? That's your jam. You said you go to Jimmy John's every time you go to Smoothie King. Now all of a sudden it's just some old damn American sandwich. Girl, it's some dumb old American sandwich that you drove across town for.
And the thing about it is you were in the wrong. Like, I never, like, even when I was first inconvenienced, I never got irate. I never was aggravated. I just was like, okay, I said, well, ma'am, let me just try to figure out what I want because I really didn't want a sub bread. And she was just like, okay, well, take all the time you're needing. But there was nothing else on the menu that sparked my interest. So I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna have to just settle for a sub bread because I needed something to eat. But y'all, this man tried. So then that's when the lady came over there. She came over there and she was like, oh, you handled that so well. She said, when I came in here, I heard when he said to you, and he was so inappropriate to say something like that to you. She said, honestly, I was waiting to see what you was about to do. If you would have walked out, I would have walked out. She was like, because I was just waiting to see.
The lie detective
She said, some
determined
of us don't
that
even
was
have
a
the
lie.
courage to stand up for ourselves. You just let things go and just go move away, walk out, or whatever.
That was a lie.
But she's like, I really appreciated how you articulated. I wish I'd have been recording so y'all could hear. But I didn't. Another reason I didn't record also is because it was copyright anyways, but I should have still recorded it.
What was copyright? She quotes these random things. This is like the rantings of a dingbat.
Just because, like, because everything not for the internet. But he wants none of that. So now
everything's not for the internet, but this story is for the internet. What was copyrighted? Tell me what was copyrighted. The conversation that you had with those people is not copyrighted, number one. What you're talking about is your right to be able to record someone without them knowing it. If you were about that life, you could have just took out your phone and just recorded the whole thing and they would have known, like, hey, I'm going to record this if you don't mind. And if you do, oh well. You know what I mean? Like, plenty of people record life going on. When you are out in the public, there is no perception of privacy. And even though you are in a establishment, unless they have a no filming policy posted on the door, you are in the public. So you could have recorded all you wanted. Okay. That's number one. Number two, so someone said this earlier. you have clients now, and you're trying to show people homes that are $800,000, and you are losing your shit over a $10 sandwich. But this is good because people need to know who they're dealing with, right? Let her be herself.
Now I see, like the lady told me, that's just him as his character. He wasn't having a bad day. That was his character. And do I feel the need to go back and patronize that business? Absolutely no. Hey y'all, happy.
Wow. I mean, can you believe that? It took 17 minutes to get through that whole entire story. And it's the privilege for me. It's the fellow Karening for me. She found someone who agreed with her. And good. Someone saw it your way, but there's always two ways to handle things. And trying to be so self righteous and stand on the side of you wronged me, so now I'm going to wrong you, or you wronged me, I'm hurt, I felt a way, so now I'm going to treat your employees like trash and talk to people like they are servants. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No turkey, no ham. Those people they weren't having it.
Thursday. I'm literally back. Oh my God. Baby, key not right here.
Absolutely, Patrice.
Never mind. Never mind. Ladies.
Girl, that went out the window a long time ago, Miss Shay. Hey, Cinnamon.
Careful. Hey, nobody needs to join. The only one who got her socks. Come on, give me a kiss, Papa.
Girl.
Love you. Give me a kissy. Love you. See you later. Be right back. All right, bye-bye. Tell me if he get here, but he don't be getting here.
I'm just gonna say, if there's some donkeys out there who are sending anything for the girls, buy them girls some pajamas, please. And that's all I'm gonna say, because the mom's not. Keisha clearly doesn't want to have her daughters in any other type of pajamas but that one set of house dresses that they wear around. And get some more. If you love them in these little type of Disney princess pajama sets or pajama dresses, now house dresses, whatever, girl, buy them some more. Okay. They are the perfect age to have a nice array and selection of those types of dresses. Yet every vlog, we see the same ones. And no, they don't have to be perfect. I'm not talking about nothing else. What I'm saying is, girl, get them girls some fresh pajamas.
Here till I want to anyway.
Fresh pajamas. You're getting box and shipping boxes full of Shein and this, that, and the third. Where are baby girls' pajamas? Where are their house clothes? Where are their lounging sets? Okay. You want everyone to look picture perfect all the time, and you are you know what I mean? Like, girl, can the girls get something?
I love you, Jaja. Love you, girl. Oh, I'm on my way to go with my client that's under contract. We have to go meet up with that listing agent to go over some things. We actually have a finalized closing day.
Can you tell me why a client would need to go meet the listing agent? That's your job. I found that quite interesting. When she said, I have a client and we need to go over some final things. If your client wants certain things, that's your job to record them and for you to communicate that with the other agent and work out the deal. So what it sounds like to me is that she brought her client along to the listing agent and had the negotiations. I've bought 2 houses, and every time we had questions for the listing agent and anything, my real estate agent handled the whole thing. Okay, I'll call the agent, I'll call you back, or I'll send over this, and okay, this is the new here's your offer. Okay, here's the counter offer. Okay, here's my counter to the counter. and then they will call you back. When does a client ever have anything to do with the listing agent? Which maybe made me think that the listing agent may be from her agency, possibly, but still weird. That's a
Hey,
that's
so
that's not.
excited,
Mm-mm.
y'all. And then today I'll also be meeting with another client.
Any of my real estate agents here, let me know if I'm correct in that.
Well, it's two clients, father and daughter, for an investment property. So we'll be taking them on tours. I feel so bad because we're trying to figure out if I can
All right, let's do some of these. Let me get caught up in these comments before we get way too far behind. Keisha has an entitlement attitude. I can only imagine her attitude demanding a free meal. Girl, Jeremy or her mom sent her right out the door and knew she'd be gone for at least an hour and probably happy. Okay. They were like, girl, go. You shouldn't have got it. I don't have to spend. Let me tell you something. By the time I argued that much with someone about a meal and something that I have to consume to put in my temple, girl, I would not. I would not. I am not going to put something in my body made with that type of energy. I wouldn't even want it at that point. Just give me a refund and thank you so much. And it would never have gotten to a point where someone has to ask me never to come back. Are you kidding me? But on top of that, girl, bye. Give my money. Thank you. I would not eat any of that. No way. She has no dignity, no empathy, just kind of blank, right? Girl, Bojangles on a Sunday. Okay. Hot. Oh, and the seasoned fries, it is something. It's something to stay away from too. But it's good. Um, let's see. He told you he didn't have wraps. And when she tried to check him, he said they were frozen. So maybe they didn't have any at the moment and were thawing some out. Um, a lot of people put tortillas in the freezer. If you have more than too many, if you're not going to use them or however they get their orders, it's not really our problem. If they said they don't have them, they don't have them. They could be expired. That batch could have fell on the floor. Maybe they were doing a catering and those tortillas, those wraps were already accounted for. Like, it's not your business to see what's going on behind the counter. And I'm glad they didn't stop what they were doing for you. That could have been going to someone's office. That could have been going to the police officers that were handling the shutdown, the shelter in place, and maybe they're providing free lunch for the service people. Who knows? You don't know what those wraps were set aside to the side for. That's not your business to be asking people when they tell you they don't have it. If they say they don't have it, they don't have it, right? Okay. Um the initial service was good. She paid. The lady came back and said, I'm sorry, we don't have what you want. And she says, okay, I'll get something else. And that's when it went in a different direction. My impression is that whatever she was ordering, it was out of the scope of maybe the price of what she was getting. So maybe she paid for a wrap and then she wanted like a full sandwich and maybe there was a difference in price. I don't know. But the guy didn't give the reason as far as we know based on what she said. He was pointing to her to the menu. And if it wasn't the same price, I mean, these are people that are not making what you're making, Keisha. And if they ring something up wrong or give something away for free, a lot of these people, that's their job. They can get fired with no notice. And a lot of these kids, they go home and it's like, I got fired today. I don't know what happened. And they may, I mean, you don't know. Like, it's the arrogance of you not even trying to understand and look at the menu. What did you pay? And how much does this other thing cost? Oh, it costs more. I'll pay the difference. Oh, it's less. You can just refund me or I'll take it in a bag of chips. Sis, if you are the smarter one in the room, why didn't you figure it out? Okay?
if the girls can go to their cheer banquet, but right now it's not looking too promising. The address. Y'all, I did not eat it.
Doesn't the cheer banquet cost money? So the kids have been working cheer all year, according to her. And she You know what I mean? Like you couldn't book another appointment to say I've got a cheer dinner with the kids.
I think
Or send your mother, let your mother take them to the banquet so they could be there and get their pictures with their friends.
Jimmy John's put something. Oh shoot, she's talking about the captions. Oh, Jimmy John's, I think they put something in my food, y'all. I was up on the toilet. I know this is TMI. I don't even want to take it there because it's so inappropriate, but we're human. We all do it. But y'all, I was up this morning. Then when I woke up again, I took my probiotic after it happened. Oh no, I took it before it happened. I think I took it. What is the inbox? No, that's not the right.
She took a probiotic. You took a probiotic and you ended up on the toilet. Is that a shocker? Any of my medical people in the house? Isn't that what a probiotic is supposed to do? Isn't it supposed to make sure things move around? And then you're sitting there eating mayonnaise, processed meat, sauce. You said a jalapeno chicken wrap. Those spices are enough to put you on the toilet, sis, on top of your probiotic. Okay. She's Looney Tunes.
Trying to just go to my. Okay, there we go. Keisha K. Keller Williams. Y'all, I'm booked up for the week. People have been reaching out.
Hey, Petunia. Hey, boo-boo.
Trying to do tours and trying to do this and trying to do that. I'm booked for the week.
So Petunia says she's making it all up. You know, it could be because sis does come across as an actress. I have a feeling that it's she made, I think that she's making more of it than what it was. She's made it into content. And also, this is something that happens every day, all day, everywhere. Someone's food is wrong. Like I said, you go in with some energy and you might get met up with that same energy. And like let's just say based on this video and the reaction, it's giving too much. It's giving you have nothing better to do. It's giving there's a reason why you missed the dinner, because when you were running around chasing a fucking chicken jalapeno wrap, you could have been handling an appointment and not missed your daughter's cheerleading dinner. Okay, which I'm sure there had to be a price.
Is this her house?
Maybe it wasn't paid for. How about that?
Closing attorney. Okay, closing attorney. Drive. Let's get there. 240. Okay. We're en route.
Y'all all say she's lying.
Stand right here. Oh, y'all, it looks so cute.
The lie detective determined that was a lie. The lie detective determined that was a lie.
Girl. And then she looks in the mirror talking about she's so cute. Girl, stop it. Girl, mental intervention. They won't ever do that because I think they like her ranting and going and disappearing and having to go fight a battle. She's just excited about being involved in some rudeness. Okay, period. Okay. She recorded the whole girl, she recorded the conversation, but she's thinking it's copywritten. Girl, how? How, where, why? This woman is stuck in YouTube world, okay? There, it's crazy. There's a lot of people out here who have never worked outside of waiting for a download from a royalty check from YouTube, and they have got it freaking twisted about how this real world operates. And it's funny to me because sis has not made enough money to not be dealing with the real world, okay? Like she still has to operate around here and go get her sandwiches and not have an assistant and I guess not get delivery, all of those things. And she's confused about how this actually works. It's like she's from another land.
The aesthetic of this bathroom. So, hey guys, so while I wait for my client, I'll give you guys a little mini update about what's going on. I'm checking out. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see me. Ugh, that's the camera. Oh, it's a little cricket. There we go. So I'm checking out the neighborhood, seeing what's going on. This is not going to be the primary resident for my client. They're actually looking for an investment property.
It is not your job as a real estate agent to diagnose a neighborhood. That really is not your responsibility. That falls squarely on the buyer. If the buyer says, "Don't take me to any place hood," well, then you should know that. You should know whether it is in the price range of what they want and the aesthetic that they're looking for. But it is not your responsibility to be out here like redlining neighborhoods, because number one, you could insult someone, and number two, you might get a buyer that wants to buy in that neighborhood. So your opinions on what neighborhoods are like, you need to direct them to the crime statistics and let them make their own mind up. Like that, it seems like she's doing too much to me. I don't know if any of you guys think that, but as far as really being overly involved in like crossing over lines, that's what I think.
So whether they have a full-time tenant or use it as an Airbnb, we have not, or they have not decided that yet. Obviously, my input will be very beneficial. But yeah, so this is option one. This is a great area for either or Airbnb or rental. But yeah, so far the neighborhood checks out. And then they have fully renovated this property. So I'll give you guys a quick little tour before they get here. I like to get here first so I can set the mood. Like I
Girl, if she is targeting Magic City and some girls who've got a lot of extra cash and want to put their money into an investment, girl, get it, get it, get it. Okay. Um, and to your point, a certain clientele, absolutely. She made a reference last week regarding her hair and people saying that she couldn't be taken seriously with that hair. Look, she's going to reference that this negotiation took some negotiating, and we going to hear that. And look, people want to sell houses. People who own homes that have them for sale want to sell a house. So it's just a matter of getting a mutually beneficial deal for everyone. So everyone wins. Sis thinks she's damn over there to the Shark Tank, and every negotiation doesn't have to be like that.
said, turn all the lights on, just a quick little tour. So they actually did a really, really good, like look at this mudroom area. This would be perfect for a full-time tenant. And it has 3 bedrooms. They did a really, really good job. Spacious. This is the master. One right here.
Hey, Max.
And then one right here.
Hey,
Actually,
Amber.
yeah, that was the master. I was like, wait a minute, hold up. The bathroom for the master. Oh, y'all, that be a little nerve-wracking when you first go into the houses. So yeah,
do you imagine?
Let me show you my outfit of the day. Something chill today. But this is really, really nice. Really, really nice. So this is option one. I don't know if I'll be able to film too much of option two. Oh, yeah. When you first go into the houses. So yes, y'all. Let me show you my outfit of the day. Something chill today. But this is really, really nice. Really, really nice. So this is option one. I don't know if I'll be able to film too much of option two. Oh yeah, I lock up. So maybe I'll film when they leave out, because we'll probably get there around the same time. I'm just waiting for them right now. Happy Friday. I'm about to go out. Please disregard the background. I just hate the fact that there's mirrors right here because that's where I get ready. Anyway, y'all, well, it's not that bad over there. But anyway, this is my outfit of the day. So
awful.
A little chilly.
She doesn't, who said something about bimbo? Someone said something about bimbo to her on her live stream on Instagram, and she was live on Insta, and somebody in the chat said something about bimbo, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
outside-ish, but it's supposed to be spring. But hold on, can y'all see? Let me turn the other light on. Wait, no, it is on. What the? Okay, let's come over here like we always just have to do. So this is my outfit of the day. I don't know if
one thing that irks me, period, is that damn tripod she has. I would like, if your moneymaker is that camera, sis, you might want to have more than one tripod. Like, it just doesn't even make sense to me how problematic it is for you to set that damn camera down and why it has to make so much noise. Like, this is your job. This is your moneymaker. How is it that you can't set that damn camera down without making a fuss?
Let me get a picture or anything. Real cute two-piece jean jacket. Ooh, like sandals. I'm just going my bag. My hair kind of looking messy. So you guys, today is Cinco de Mayo, and I have something to celebrate, which is I am under contract. So y'all, I literally negotiated for my life, with my client for the property that they want, and we won, y'all. Like, y'all, when I tell you, I feel like I've been in a war all day long, like from the moment I woke up, but it's all good. Your girl is now going out to celebrate. So yes, yeah, so let me go tell the girls and babe bye, and I'll see y'all later.
So you just went under contract. She says she's under contract for 2 homes. So you're celebrating with your friends on Cinco de Mayo. That wasn't a good opportunity to take the girls out to dinner and Bay.
Y'all, I'm out here and I'm lit. Oh, this one's not bad. Which one is that? Oh, yes, it is. A lot. I gotta eat some food. I'm so hungry.
Okay, guys, she says, I'm out here and I'm lit. Oh, I was about to say, where am I? Hold on. Okay. She's out there and she's lit. Went to a restaurant for the Cinco de Mayo celebration. Whoop de whoop. And yeah. Girl, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Okay? And is concerned about what other people have to say about what she's doing. I would be concerned about what I'm doing. Instead of worrying about what other people are saying about you, girl, stop. Like, just take a look at your videos and course correct. Girl, Raggedy Ann. Remember that Raggedy Ann hairstyle she had from Halloween? Girl, she's giving a whole nother version of Raggedy Ann. Okay. Hey, Olivia Pope, how are you, dear? Hey, Bama girl, I see you, sis. Girl, tragic. Okay. A mess. Let's see. Doesn't she understand that going under contract means nothing, girl? We know. We know. And she knows, but the people, the donkeys, they don't know. Hey Bailey, hey boo boo. She has a lazy eye with those lashes on. The tripod is so irritating. The struggle is real. I zoned out for a minute. You know she was. It's over now, sis. It's over. The voice you are hearing is mine. Okay. All right. So yeah, that was it, guys. This wig is awful. I guess it's going to go into the recycle program. What else is there going on? This is what look, this is the deal. Sis is obviously mad about something. Um and at the end of the day, that's what I would focus on. Focus on what you're really mad about because taking it out, I think someone said that earlier. They did, but I'm not sure who it was. Taking your frustrations out on the sandwich artist at the Jimmy John's just shows a lack of character. It shows a lack of your character. Because a lot of these people who are working at this restaurant are probably very young and are not getting paid well and they have hopes and dreams. And it's not their one stop. They're here and they're going to be on to the next thing. They're going to graduate from college, they're going to graduate from high school, or some people will stay there, work. Maybe, one person in there was the owner. At the end of the day, the bottom line is that the same people you can see on your way to the top are the same people that you can see on your descend to the bottom. Okay? So it's better to treat people, even if you're upset, at least with some respect, still getting what you want. And you're more likely to get what you want not going in super rowdy. Okay? Because it's just not a good look. And as a woman who's out here doing business with the community now publicly, yeah, I wouldn't let that be me, but that's her. Um, I mean, I think there was some content there. I mean, it wasn't the content she wanted to convey, but as far as, I'm not watching this video to like enjoy the I don't follow Keisha like that because I'm interested really in her story at this point. Um, so the people who follow her, girl, they might like a good bitch session. You know what I mean? That's what they like. You don't think that people who are following her don't enjoy those rants? Okay. So at the end of the day, um, this is perfect for me because it's a whole shit show. And there's so many things to talk about. But this woman, as far as what she should want to convey as a mommy channel, as a professional, girl, keep it on. Okay. I'm giving no advice today. We all know that she has to celebrate herself because Bay never does. Well, he might not necessarily see the value in it either. Maybe he might see, okay, well, when the money gets transacted, I will, it was Cinco de Mayo. The girls were going out anyway. She might call herself celebrating because maybe sis needs a reason to get out the house. But once that money gets transacted, that's when you celebrate. Okay. At the closing and money is now in my account, okay, I'm going to celebrate then. But right now, there's still 15 to 30 days or however many days period between the contract accepting and the closing. I wouldn't be counting none of my chickens until they are wiring my funds to my account. See how she never took the bread off the sandwich to show it. I don't think the whole and that's cool, apple pie. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people who put on stunts and shows. I'm not here to debunk. You know what I'm saying? It's a damn sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a sandwich. If she made it up, good. If that's how she would handle something that happened like that, that's just, again, a show and a display of her character. So if you guys think that that was a fake scenario, good. Thank you for providing us a scenario for us to be able to critique on how poorly you handled your theater demonstration. Okay. Um, it's giving Ashley copycat. Okay, I'll take that. I wouldn't even announce it until it actually closed. Period. Like I'm doing business. I'm out here handling transactions. I'm one step closer to showing you guys my custom key. You know what I mean? Um, she's excited. Uh, taking out to celebrate passing the test, but she said I don't know if he took her out or not. She said he paid for her to take the course. Um, okay. Yeah. I agree with all of that. Does he need to take her out? Look, this is I find it funny that she's going out to celebrate signing having a couple contracts, um a couple folk going to contract and she's going out with her friends. That's interesting to me. The fact that he's not taking her out, does the man have a job? Who does she, if she's going out to take herself out anyway, does she need to take her and him out? Because in theory, if she pays for everything, where's his money at? Now, according to her, he has money, but according to y'all, he doesn't. So, does that even make sense that he would take her out? Because word on the street is he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any money. He doesn't have a car. So, of course, she's going to go out with her friends, right? But if she wants to keep up the facade, then she will say, Bay's taking me out for signing a contract. Now, I'm going to think pragmatic. Um, if I put myself in this situation, the shoe was on the other foot. My husband would say to me, "Good job." And as soon as you close, girl, we're gonna go and celebrate. Okay. I wouldn't be me personally. I've worked in sales. I've never sold real estate, but I've worked in sales. And yeah, until the transaction is done, the transaction is pending. And if you want to celebrate going to contract, girl, good, very good, and have fun with that. We'll see. When she wants to tell us that she's closed, then we'll know, right? Um, that's just the way I see it. His money is from her money. So yeah, why does he need to take her out? I mean, like, think about it. If you know what I mean, like, and maybe I don't know. I can't. You know what I mean. I can't speak for that woman. I don't know her. I can only speak for putting my mind in that situation, but it's hard for me to wrap myself up completely in that situation because, girl, this woman displays stuff on this internet I've never experienced before. I'm gonna tell you, I've never had to deal with someone of his magnitude on that level. You know what I mean? When I had a child with my boyfriend, yeah, he married me, and we've been married almost 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? And we are happy. So, as far as running around behind a guy who has given you 3 children and had a baby in between, and all of the things that she has allowed to happen to herself in this relationship, yeah, I can't. I can't really wrap my head up into the magnitude of that type of situation because, sis, I hadn't been there. Okay. Um, she's running behind a baby father who she appears to be supporting. She appears to be carrying the load. She appears to be working hella overtime. She appears to be the one who wants in this relationship. She's the one who is delivering on the coin. She is the one who, like, I mean, she is allowing herself to be in a relationship with this type of guy. And if that's her jam, that's her boo, that's her bae, let her have it. You know what I mean? Who am I to tell her that Jeremy is not the right pick for her? That's her type of hype. Let her have him. You know what I mean? That's why he's over there and not with one of you ladies in the chat. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. This can't be professional. I know her clients are watching. Girl, I would hope not. I mean, I'm sure some are because she's also soliciting her audience to be clients. Okay. There are some people who are engaging her for business based on this. Um, let's see. She gets paid, he gets paid. Okay. The family gets paid. The girls get new pajamas. Keisha and Jazz are the same person. Men that don't work yet allowed to spend up all the money or just be able to enjoy the fruits of the labor. How about that? That's why your funds and your resources are depleted. Okay? Because you have you're sharing your resources and assets with someone who isn't probably keeping everything at home. He's taking his money and spending it on himself, buying clothes, fixing himself up, doing for himself, and enjoying his life. Girl, her clients are okay with her fighting over a sandwich. Okay. Girl, we're just observing out here. Who's going to tell her about next door? What that the real estate has now been automated. You know what? So to a certain degree, there's always going to need to be a human factor, right? Even if you say Olivia, you decided to purchase a house through Open Door. You went, you visited, you liked it. Um, you could engage with Open Door by yourself, but I don't know what that experience is like. I'm sure you probably can, but is it going to be completely to your advantage? I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. Now, Nextdoor I know is good for if people want to rent a home. Um, when we were looking for a house, our real estate agent was in Hawaii and we found a house that we really liked. We had put a bid on this house and we were going back and forth and they didn't want to budge and we were like, "Okay, bye." We went looking at some other houses. We found another house that we really liked. Our Whitney, who you guys met on my other channel, she was on vacation and someone from her agency that they both worked, it wasn't her agency but the agency where she worked, was covering. Anyway, long story short, the house was listed by not next door but something else, another one of these type of bulk property ownership companies. And the fact that we hadn't already put our house up for sale was a problem. And we didn't learn that. We went back and forth twice. And when she came back from vacation, we found out that the reason why they did not accept our offer because our house was not listed yet. Had we known, we probably would have just listed we would have listed it. That was an issue. But whatever. We ended up, obviously after that happened, we learned like let's just go ahead and list it, and the rest is. And then we ended up, the people that owned this house obviously didn't have any other buyers and then came back and wanted to do business, and then we ended up here anyway. So that was how it was meant to be. Let's see. So her clients are okay with her real fighting for a sandwich. Okay. Let's see. I have requested a new agent after girl. I would have requested a new agent after looking here. Yeah, that's why it's really important. Any of you guys out in the market right now, I forget what it's called, but it's like your real estate agent agreement. You're not Open Door. Is that it? Um, you're not required, at least in North Carolina, to sign the agent agreement until you are wanting to put in an offer. If you sign to work exclusive with an agent and that agent isn't doing what they need to do, trying to find you houses, get you listed on the MLS, aren't interactive in your search, you are obligated to that agent for a year. And inside of that year, if you go get someone else, the someone else is going to have to split that piece of commission with them and the listing agent, and they may not want to do that. Okay. So my best advice to anyone out there, if you're a first time home buyer and you are getting ready to deal with an agent, do not sign the exclusivity agreement with them until you feel very comfortable with their level of service. And also look up the law, because you may not necessarily be required to sign until an offer. And I'm going to tell you, when Whitney came to talk to us about real estate on Real Talk Bougie. And Whitney, we never even signed the exclusive agent agreement with her. That's how confident she was with what she was doing, because we signed it right before we went to contract. Right when we went to contract, we had even put in offers on other houses, and we still hadn't signed with her. At that point, it was a formality. Clearly, she was our agent, but I knew from a previous experience not to sign, because that could have put us into a gray area. and we just waited it out. We weren't ready anyway at that point. But girl, if you sign a agreement with this woman, you will be tied to her for a year, and no one wants to split their half in half with her. Yes. Your lifestylist. Yes, absolutely. Yes, girl, yes, that's been well documented onto the YouTube streets. I think even Keisha did a video about that, the situation with her mom and why her mom is working for her and et cetera, et cetera. But anyway, guys, great conversation. I think I'm gonna go over to Real Talk Bougie in about 20 minutes. I have a funny video to react to. There's a sister that called on her sister for shoplifting in Walmart, which I thought was kind of interesting. I also want to talk about Kim Zolciak filing for divorce, and really not so much their marriage. I don't really care so much about their marriage, but it was just kind of funny to me, the signs, because I feel like I remember Croy's mother could not stand Kim. Okay, could not stand Kim. Right. Remember the close your legs to married men. Kim laid a lot of bad seeds out there. And I think this is just the fruit. This is just the harvest of the seeds that sis planted. And the fact that it's ending up in a divorce, financial problems, loss of property, no work, no job. That's crazy, right? That's crazy how the mighty shall fall. That woman, you couldn't tell her shit the last season that she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. If you guys want to be in on that conversation, let's talk about it and see what's going on. I just, I feel like Kim used a lot of people to get her way in Bravo. And I wonder what Andy Cohen has up his sleeve, if he's going to give her a life raft of another kind of Kim. You know what I would almost think is a potential shit show landmine is going to be Kim, Brielle, and the other one. Acting like they're Kardashians, and all the little Bierman kids, okay, that she had for that man. So yeah, I think it could definitely be a little bit of a shit show, scaling down, a little bit of how the mighty have fallen, and we'll talk about it over there, because I mean, I can think of so many different things. How she shitted on Nene, how she shitted on Candy. I think even her and Sheree fell out at a point, and if it hadn't been for Sheree, she wouldn't have met Croy. So let's talk about it. I'll be back in a little bit over at Real Talk Bougie. So meet me over there, and then I have a funny video to react to. I started watching it and I was like, you know what? We're going to watch this and see how this unfolded. And if you didn't catch yesterday was funny. There was a girl who was drunk at work, and she had just gotten fired by her supervisor, and she would not leave the premises, and they called the police on her. So if you didn't catch the live from yesterday, watch the beginning. It's funny. Anyway, we'll talk later. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you, T Talk. I appreciate you. Let's see. Thanks, Fran, for another great. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Just slide the bar back. It'll be posted. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
How's it going, Big Dap?